Do you still think MTP is a concept on paper? Do you think it is still a dream to work with a modular concept like this? Hi, I'm Bernhard from Copa, and actually I'm going to show you today how easy it could be to import an MTP-ready device into the process orchestration layer. In the last videos, you have seen the P&ID generation up to module engineering and finally storing the finished MTP template in the MT platform provided by Simodeo. What is our task today? Actually, we want to create the process orchestration. Yes. How can we do that? We have to import this file somehow directly out of the MT platform, orchestrate it in the Xenon platform, and see it then in our control system. What is our task? You see here a already generated process orchestration layer, which includes one steerer. This steerer is simulated by us. It is communicating, it is working. We are now the engineer, and our job is it to integrate another module. In this case, it's the tank module provided by Beckhoff. Let's do so. So we have to switch to our orchestration studio. In the orchestration studio, we navigate to the template management because we now need the template, the MTP template provided by Beckhoff and ePlan in this case. Now we connect to the store of Simodeo directly, so we have used the credentials of Beckhoff and we see all the modules that have been uploaded into the user account of Beckhoff user, and we are using now version 1.1 because we did some minor changes and this is the latest version, so let us download it into Xenon. Immediately you see a pre-screen here showing the P&ID, and there were no issues found during validation. Also the file is validated by Xenon, and now we simply click next and do one small correction in the name, and we import the MTP template into Xenon. Finally, the tank module in version 1.1 that you can see here is imported and ready for use. As a next step, we have to create a device. Yeah, we have a physical tank module, and now we have to create a new device using the button on top. Click here to add new MTP device. And then we can choose between different MTP templates. Let's use the tank module provided by Beckhoff. Then we can give it a name, and here we have some addressing. This is the connection string I got from Beckhoff to connect directly to the equipment which is running in the Beckhoff cloud. Then we have to change the connection setting for the OPC UA namespace index. Then we say, okay, this module should be available, and where it is located at Beckhoff in Wien. Enter a comment. We don't do this now. We press OK. Yeah, now we have added a new device which is ready to be used in our process orchestration. Now we navigate to the orchestration itself. There is already an orchestration available, which you have seen before in the process orchestration layer. It is the steerer. And now additionally we see here that there is a tank module available, and it is located at Beckhoff in Wien. Let us use this one and simply drag and drop this into the canvas, and now we simply can connect this by using the mouse. This is the physical connection, so it could be a pipe from the one sink to water in. You also can delete it anymore. Just connect them. Now the equipment is connected. If we move now to the overview section, this is the HMI layout. So you can now change it here depending on your needs how this should look like. We make a straight line here. As a next step, we are done. We save. Yeah. We want to generate now this equipment into the project called Beckhoff Tank. Let's generate the project. Okay, yes, we confirm we want to generate it. In the background now, all the objects, the communication, the P&ID, the HMI layout, all the faceplates, everything is generated automatically. Also, the faces which we need for creating and executing a batch recipe, coming from services defined in the MTP template. All of that will be available now automatically in the Xenon software platform running as a process orchestration layer, and we will now check it out how it looks like, and we'll start a batch recipe together. Finally, the process orchestration generation has finished. Now let's switch back to our runtime environment, the service engine of Xenon, and we see there is still the steerer. But in the background everything has been built and compiled, so we just have to do a hot reload after logging in. This is a quick login just for demo purposes. Now we do this hot reload and the service engine is reloading the latest compiled files. Now, after doing this hot reload, we see now there is another module popping up. Guess? Yes, it is the tank module provided by Beckhoff. And the cool thing is, we are already connected, so we have values. You see here, we have a status, this is okay, these services fill and empty are in idle mode, we have a temperature, and we have a fill level in this tank. But as promised, now let's execute a batch recipe together. For this reason, let us navigate to master recipes. I have prepared a master recipe which is still in edit mode because, let me show you quickly how it works. This is prepared now for execution, but in general, if you have created the poll project, also the phases that you see here are generated automatically. So you just drag and drop a phase in, and then you can choose the right series of MTP or a phase here in ISA 88, and you include this here in the phase, and then you can link a control strategy like the level fill. That's it. Now we delete this again because let's use the already prepared recipe which we have here. The only thing we have to do is we have to release it. We have now released version 1 of this master recipe, and this recipe we are going to execute now in a control recipe as an operator. Let me start the recipe. Let's put in the job ID. Yes, we want to use the released one here. Then, of course, we have to create a new control recipe. Let's give it a name. Perfect. Now we have created a prepared one. This is okay. Let's use this one. And now we have to check the services. The services are set to automatic mode and to external control. Everything looks fine here. Now execute the recipe. If we open the recipe, we can follow the steps. We are now here in the cleaning operation for the steerer 1. And we see here the steerer 1 is in cleaning mode. Now it's completing. In the meantime, we open again the Beckhoff local HMI, which is here embedded in an HTML5 screen of Xenon, where we can do a live operation of the equipment at the Beckhoff cloud. Now we are here at the next phase, which is putting the fill level to 70, and it is waiting that the fill level is getting increased to 70, so we have to do this manually because it is simulated, and once we have reached it, we see that it is jumping to the next phase and our recipe has finished. This was an easy example how you can integrate an MTP ready module. That's cool, isn't it? So MTP is not a dream anymore, it's ready to be used in your next project. Thanks for watching and bye bye.